Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day so far. So this video is a video that I've wanted to film for so long, but I really wanted to make sure that my teeth were in the final stages of completion before I started putting the videos out for you guys. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably realized that my teeth have kind of gone through a bit of a transformation. So here is a little peek at the before. As you can see, my lower teeth were really the biggest issue with a lot of crowding, and one tooth in particular was really standing out from the rest of the crowd. And as for the top teeth, they obviously weren't too bad, but they weren't perfect and did have a couple of chips in them that I really wanted to get fixed. So as you can see from those pictures, there has been a lot of work done to my teeth. The sad thing is for me that I actually had braces on my bottom teeth when I was 17, and I also had Invisalign on my top teeth to sort of straighten them up. My top teeth, they did stay in place, but my bottom teeth, once I stopped wearing my retainer, which I shouldn't have done. Kids, wear your retainers or you'll really regret it later on in life. But as you can see, my teeth moved back into a crooked position, and that was because I wasn't wearing my retainer every night, and my wisdom teeth came through and really just pushed them forward and created this sort of crowding again. So I recently this year came to the decision that I really wanted to get that fixed, as my job is YouTube and having my face in high definition. I was always noticing it and people were commenting. People are cruel. Some people were saying like, oh, your teeth are so annoying, and I didn't even think they were that noticeable until I was on YouTube, and then that really just started to make me feel quite insecure about my face. So I went to go see Dr. Fadi Yassmin at DFI Dental in Broadway, Sydney, to go see if he could help me out with my teeth at all, and he was so incredibly helpful. I'm going to leave all of the links down below to DFI Dental, and you guys need to go check him out if you're from Sydney or if you're around the Sydney area. Honestly, I have never felt so comfortable in a dental chair in my life. From the moment I walked in for my first consultation, I just knew I was in good hands. Honestly, it was just a really comfortable situation, and he just knew what I wanted, and I trusted him with everything. I was like, honestly, I trust your every move, do whatever you want to my mouth and I will trust you. And that's what he has done, and I am so thankful to him, because I am so happy with my smile. I'm trying to like show my bottom teeth when I smile. It just doesn't look good. But yeah, so I'm going to leave all their links down below so you can check out their dental surgery. If you're looking for someone to do your teeth, then you should go check them out, because I am not kidding. They are amazing. So anyway, I've had a lot of stuff done to my teeth, as you can see by the images. I've had straightening done, I've had bonding to fix up my chips, I've had my wisdom teeth out, I've had so many things done, but this video is going to be primarily based on my ClearCorrect journey, which has been the straightening process. So I had Invisalign when I was in high school, and so ClearCorrect is basically the same principle, but there are a few little differences. I actually think I preferred the ClearCorrect journey a lot more, but yeah, ClearCorrect is a straightening little plate situation. So I'm going to pop these in. These are the final ones that I ever had, so they fit my teeth perfectly. There's one. And there's the other. So pretty much how ClearCorrect works is that you get a certain amount of different aligners depending on how crooked your teeth are. I think I had about 10 to 12 aligners, and each single aligner is a little bit different to the next. So when you have braces, you've got the braces on the front of your teeth or the back, depending on where you've chosen to get them, and the way that they straighten your teeth is that as soon as your teeth get comfortable in the position they are, your braces will get tightened, and then they will move into the next position, and then it keeps on going in a process like that. The way ClearCorrect works is that you will get a new aligner every time your teeth get comfortable in the position they are in. So after a few days, your teeth will stop hurting, and they will sit really comfortably and loosely in the aligner, and then you just wear them for a couple of weeks or 3 weeks depending, and then you will be given a new aligner. So each aligner is slightly different to the one before, a little bit closer to the end goal of what you want your teeth to look like in the end when they're straight. So it's just a process of wearing the aligners. So I definitely found there were pros and cons to my ClearCorrect journey. Having done both braces, Invisalign and ClearCorrect, let me tell you, I know what I'm talking about. First pro was definitely the fact that they are invisible. So you guys can probably tell, like I can tell when I look in the mirror that I'm wearing my ClearCorrect, because my lips kind of push out a little bit more. If you have small lips, you get a lip job. It's great. If you have big lips like me, it was kind of a bit off-putting. But I think a positive was that it was invisible. So you obviously can get away with looking like you don't have braces if you have anything on in particular. One amazing factor about ClearCorrect is that you can actually take them out. So you have to take them out to eat, and that can also be a negative aspect because it's a little bit awkward. Watch how good I am at taking these out. I'm so stealthy. Ready? fat everywhere. I became so super stealthy at taking these out, like, and just really just being like, oh, just wiping my mouth, and then you put it in your pocket. So yeah, that is both a pro and a con. So it's good that you can take them out. It's bad because it can be embarrassing having to take them out before you eat, and it can be a good diet method because you don't want to just like snack. Every time you're at a party and someone brings over like a plate of little like sausage rolls or something, you can't just like pick it up and eat it. You have to like do the whole stealthy like, just give me a sec. But one also positive is that you can actually take them out in the sense that if you have an event on, or if you are going to be doing like public speaking or something, you can take it out for a short amount of time. They recommend you have them in for 23 hours a day, so you only have them out for 1 hour a day. To be honest, I had them out a lot more than that, which I shouldn't have. Dr. Fadi, I'm sorry. But it was positive in the sense that you could take them out if you're going for a night out, or you knew you were going out for dinner. You just pop them in your bag, and then once your dinner is over, you put them back in. A negative side to that is that you can therefore have a bit more pain throughout the process. So every time you take them out, your teeth start to move back to the position beforehand. So then you got to put them back on, and then they come back into the position that you want them to be in. So whenever you don't wear them for a long period of time, or you leave it out for a few hours, when you put them back on, they're going to be a little bit more painful. So that was definitely a negative side to that. The pain isn't that bad, don't get me wrong, it's really not that bad. Once you're a few aligners in, the process gets kind of like easy. I think it's because your teeth might be kind of loose and kind of comfortable with the idea of moving by then, so it gets like a lot less painful because they move a lot easier. But yeah, there's a couple of positive and negatives. Another negative to this experience was my lisp. So you guys can probably hear I do have a little bit of a lisp. When I first got these Clear Correct aligners, I remember on the first day putting them in and just being like, what have I done? What have I done? I should not have done this. This is like the worst. I can't speak. I have the worst lisp. It's not that bad right now because I'm totally used to speaking with them. But when I first got them, and I find when you first get a new aligner, so when you put a new aligner in and they're not really quite molded to your teeth, your mouth hasn't really gotten quite used to it yet, you do have a really strong lisp, and it can be a little bit embarrassing in certain circumstances. So that was a negative. But on the positive, the lisp goes away. The lisp gets... There we go. Does it go away? But when you weigh up the fact that you're going to have a slight little lisp for like half a year to a year of your life compared to having straight teeth for the rest of your life, it kind of, I feel like I could handle the lisp for a while. I really could. Lisp is the hardest word to say with a lisp. Lisp. I didn't film with these in ever. Like when I was filming videos, I never wore them. I'd always take them out to film because I was really paranoid about the lisp. But I'm determined for this video, I will wear them for the entirety of this thing. So I think the most obvious positive of this whole entire experience was your teeth are straightened at the end. So it's actually kind of crazy to see how your teeth move, and it gets to a point where you're like, actually, wow. There's like one aligner for me where I saw the biggest difference. It was where one tooth sort of just pushed back enough that the other tooth could come forward, and oh my god, it was like the aligner of my dreams. From that day on, I was like, I'm wearing these all the time, I'm following all the rules. And to be honest, the straightening process happened really, really quickly. It goes by so fast. At the time, you may think, what have I done? What have I gotten myself into?
This is gonna take so long, I'm gonna look ugly and I'm gonna talk funny.
To be honest, you don't, and you do a little, but you don't for most of it. The time went so fast. The time completely flew for me. I went through those aligners like so quickly, and I'm done. My teeth are completely finished. My teeth are completely finished and they're completely straight. So a couple of things that happen when you have these aligners in. First of all, you need to make sure you're keeping your teeth super, super clean, because a lot of plaque will build up underneath your aligners. I actually had a professional clean done after I finished my Clear Correct process because a lot of plaque had built up underneath my teeth, because basically you're just trapping everything around, all the saliva and all of whatever is there underneath these aligners, and they just stay there attached to your teeth. So it is very easy to get a plaque buildup after having Clear Correct. So, and also if you have like issues with your teeth already, if you've got like a bit of rotting happening, or you've got like some cavities or something, it might be best to get them fixed first, because it's really not a good environment to have cavities and such when like a plastic cap over them all the time, just covered in saliva that's like from ages ago. That's a bit gross, but it's true. The other thing is you definitely need to make sure that you're keeping the aligners clean. So you really need to scrub them. Every single time you brush your teeth, you get that toothbrush and you scrub your aligners, because as I said, plaque can build up around your teeth, but it can also build up inside the aligners, and that's just really, really gross. So you need to make sure you're always cleaning it, and every time you take it out, wash it and then put it back in freshly washed. So it's just sort of like a maintenance thing to make sure you're not doing more damage to your teeth. Okay, so now moving on to when my teeth were finished, I'm just going to take them out. So gross, I know. So when my teeth were finished, the straightening process, I actually opted this time to have a permanent retainer put on my top and bottom teeth. It was something that I really wanted to have last time when I was in high school and I got my teeth straightened, but my dentist then didn't allow me to get that and only gave me the sort of plastic thing, much like the ClearCorrect aligner, just a plastic retainer. And I just got really, really lazy with my retainer, and as time went on I stopped wearing it completely, and that is how my teeth moved back out of place. So I opted this time. I've done teeth straightening twice. I refuse to do it a third time. This is the final. I'm following the rules. I'm doing everything to the T. So this time I opted for a permanent retainer. So there is a little wire behind in there and up there. It's sort of like braces in the sense that it's got like the little glue and then there's a wire attached, so it's a little bit like having braces behind. So yeah, I've got permanent retainers now on my top and bottom, so my teeth ain't going anywhere. Unfortunately, you are actually going to have to be wearing sort of like a retainer of some sort for probably the rest of your life, if you do decide to opt down the teeth straightening route. Everyone sort of just thinks that once your teeth move they will stay where they are, but they don't. Trust me, been down that track, they really don't. So if you haven't got a permanent retainer, make sure you are wearing your actual retainer all the time. Wear it every single night, because trust me, it's so easy to go like lax and not wear it for a few days, and then you lose it and then you just won't do anything about it, and then next minute your teeth have actually moved too much that your retainer doesn't fit anymore, and that, my friends, is a depressing moment in your life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, my little ClearCorrect journey. If you do have any questions, please, like, no matter how technical they are, leave them in the comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. I might even see if Dr. Fadi would like to do a Q&A with me, and over my teeth related videos we can collect some questions and maybe do a Q&A at the end with him. Honestly, ask anything, it doesn't matter how technical it is. If I can't answer it, I'm sure he can answer it, so just leave them down below. Also, don't forget, if you are Sydney based or live around the Sydney region, I'm going to leave the links down below where you can find Dr. Fadi and DFI Dental. So I would definitely recommend them. They are amazing. I'm not kidding when I say this, like, they genuinely have changed my entire life with this smile. Like, I feel so confident. I can't even explain it. I saw a complete difference in my entire face. Once I got my teeth straightened, I was smiling more. I was holding myself differently. It's something that I didn't even realize was really holding me back until I had that problem disappear. So yeah, it's been a very interesting discovery for me. Please don't forget to leave a massive like down below and a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you guys again very, very soon with another video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.